and welcome to you all. It is, March the 5th, and it is the Radiant Soul Healing tonight. So tonight we've got some themes to look at, but first of all, let's do some grounding like we always do. Connect to that divine energy, that life force energy, and allow ourselves to be best placed to release what we are ready to release. So I'm going to take my glasses off just to help relax. If you hear any noises in the background, it's probably the puppy, but hopefully I will be able to mute if I anticipate any bigger noises. All right, my loves. So get cozy, get comfy, make sure you've got water. Some of you might want pen and paper, so go ahead and pause if you're on the replay to go and get that. Okay, and let's begin by taking some breaths together. We're going to come in through the nose, and as always, a lovely long out breath through the mouth, just so that we can settle into the parasympathetic nervous system and allow our nervous system to come out of the fight, flight, freeze space and settle in instead into the rest, the digest, and the healing phase, which is perfect for when we're wanting to release and we are ready to let go of old energies and start to claim the new stuff, particularly as we are heading towards the spring energy now. Already feels very spring-like. And as that spring energy rises, it's time for us to release what we don't need and put new seeds in for what we do want to manifest instead. All right, so again, repeating that breath in, remembering to fill up the belly space. Lovely long out breath through the mouth. If at any point there's noise to come through the throat, please go ahead and allow that. With your next out breath, allow your body to sink into the furniture that you are sitting on, whether it's a couch, a bed, a chair. Just allow your body to be held and supported. And with every in-breath, you are bringing nourishment in, that life force energy, divine love and light. Notice where your back body is meeting the furniture. And adjust any positions to allow for greater comfort. If you're sitting, please make sure that your feet are out from underneath your knees so that your thighs and your hips can relax. Pull the light going forward now. And as I call them forward, I see that they bring a lot of radiance with them tonight. And they are inviting us to receive that radiance as we breathe. Allow it to fill up our bodies and our auras. So before we do that, we're going to expand the aura. So imagine, sense, intend, visualize that you are centralized within your aura, your electromagnetic field, and invite the aura to expand so it's at least as wide as your arms can reach in all directions. And then as we breathe in, we bring that radiance straight into the body and straight into our energy systems and our auras. Beautiful. Just keep breathing. Just keep allowing, receiving, This is what it's here for. And when we become more light-filled, it's much easier to let go of behaviors and energies and patterns that are less than love or are not serving our highest and best. Beautiful. And it appears that each and every one of us is having a couple of light beings, whether they're angels or guides, ascended masters. It's unclear to me at the moment, but we all have at least 2 light beings with us. Okay, so bring your awareness down to your root, so where the base of your spine is. And from there, we're going to send down a grounding cord of light. Extend that light, that radiance that you've already received in and will continue to receive in. Extend that down to the very, very center of Mother Earth. And as you extend this light cord down and you travel through the layers of the earth, those soil and rock layers, and crystal and water layers, you are heading right to the very center where the earth womb is. And with this earth womb, you are now going to embed your grounding cord in the best place for you today, knowing that it can change next time you repeat this. And just allow, with the intent that you are grounding, connecting to Mother Earth, feel your energy stabilize. There might even be a little pull down at the base of your spine where you feel your body connecting downwards. So stabilizing energy, grounding. And as we widen the grounding cord, so it's at least as wide as the physical body, we then allow that we can release down through the grounding cord anything we don't need, but also receive goodness from Mother Earth up the grounding cord. So go ahead and spend a few moments doing that. Notice that as you release the energy down through the grounding cord, you can receive goodness and the radiance within you gets stronger and stronger. For as we release that which limits or blocks or obscures our positive, vibrant, connected energy, we create more space. There's an expansiveness available to us, a sense of freedom and ease. So just go ahead and allow that to settle into your energy and your body. Perhaps you can even feel a slight vibration coming through you now. You might feel a little jittery, but it's just shifting energy. Beautiful. And now bring your awareness slowly up the spine to the crown of the head. And here we invite the crown chakra to open wide, inviting that beautiful life force energy to just pour in. But as we breathe in, not only are we taking this energy in through our breath, it's coming in through the crown, it's falling upon us like rain and coming into us like, I can't think of something, like something comes in through the pores and out of the pores, so that we are radiating in all directions. And just feel, sense, intend that your heart is becoming brighter and brighter and brighter. And as we invite the divine to pour in sense of freedom and creativity and safety and relaxation, ease and clarity, confidence and empowerment, and sovereignty. We allow ourselves to receive the love, compassion and care. And almost like a cafetiere, as this beautiful energy comes in, it pushes down and out through your grounding cord anything that is less than that. Right. So now that we are becoming radiant, we invite the light gang to light up just as almost as if we have Polaroids of a captured image or a captured sense of something coming up, lit up within our auras. And these postcards will invite me to come and see the energy that you are ready to release, that you are wanting to release, so that we can bring in the goodness and help you into your most resourceful, aligned, centered, grounded, radiant self. Okay, so light gang, please go ahead and do that. So now, before I start, please give me permission to release the energies that you have indicated to me that you would like to have released, and also that you're happy for me to clear the layers that underpin that and everything that's stuck underneath, basically, so that we start to get to the root of what that energy is, where it actually comes from. Okay, so with that permission, I thank you. And the first energies that we're going to be looking at are a sense of blockedness and overwhelm, and a sense of being weighed down. So let's call this energy in. Oh, yes. So I can get the sense where it has been said that it's like having chains tied around your ankles. I can almost see there's blue water and the chains are pulling you back into the water. I'm just going to invite the light gang to show me if there's anything relevant we need to know about this before we start to look to clear it. Okay, it feels like there's a chain gang here. And there's something to do with water. So whether or not these are slaves on a ship. Yeah, I'm not getting any clearer information than that. So is it true that this is a past life thing? Okay, and is it appropriate to clear this? Are there any vows or decisions that are connected to that? Good. Okay, so. Okay, so everywhere where this is playing out, please highlight. Okay. Everything that underpins that, holds it stuck in place, feeds it, and comes from it. Can you highlight that, please? Thank you. And let's deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. Thank you. Okay, and then once that layer's cleared, there's an anger underneath that. And right, the anger is like a lack of freedom is coming up. Yes, and that's where the weight is hanging in, weighing down. Okay, can we highlight everything that is? Yeah, that's a much bigger energy. Thank you. And light going in its place, can you please pour in a sense of freedom and expansiveness, fun, playfulness, ease, happiness, focus, clarity, joy, creativity, inspiration, passion and love and care and connection. Thank you. So everything that we've highlighted with this weighing down and this lack of freedom, everything underpins that, holds it stuck in place, feeds it, comes to it. Can you please highlight that? See, that's much lower. Okay. And deconstruct that, dissolve that, delete that across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. What else is here? And there's a resistance to change showing itself up. So let's highlight that. Oh, and it says a fear of change. Can you please highlight that? Okay, that's big. Okay. And just fear underneath that. So everything that is, everything that underpins it, holds it stuck in place, feeds it, and comes from it. Can you please highlight all of that? Yes, in its place. Can you please pour in a lot of care? There's a little version of this person here. An 8-year-old. And so I'm going to ask the light gang to just take care of her, to help her feel seen and heard, acknowledged, cared for, safe. All the energy that's surrounding her, everything underpins that, holds it stuck in place, feeds it, and comes from it. Let's highlight all of that. And deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. And so it is. As that energy starts to clear. So there's some reparenting that needs to be done with this little one. I'm going to invite you to receive her back into your energy and to receive her with a sense of mothering love. And we're also going to invite Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary forward so that there's 3 of you mothering her with a real sense of safety from the divine masculine, please. Thank you, Master Jesus. Okay, so this piece isn't complete, but it's complete for now because there's work to be done with her. Okay, is there anything else that needs clearing in this space? Okay, and drudgery. The energy of drudgery, can we highlight that? That's quite big, thank you. Everything that underpins that, holds it stuck in place, feeds it and comes from it. Please highlight all of that. Oh, that's usually a good sign. The energy is actually shifting now. So the energy of drudgery, in angels, can you bring in the absolute opposite of what this is connected to? And yes, love and light, pour it in. Thank you. Brilliant. And let's deconstruct everything we've highlighted as deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. Good. So it is. Is there anything else? I'm just going to look at this energy from other angles. So there's a sense of hiding from another angle, like sheltering. Sheltering is a better word than hiding. Sheltering from. Okay. And is it appropriate to clear this energy? Okay, so although normally I would prefer to leave something that needed sheltering with love and light, there is a sense that this particular sheltering energy is weighing down. So I'm just going to check what we can release here, what's appropriate to release right now. Okay, so the weight that is being held down, the lack of freedom, the momentum, the ease, the flow, that's all being held by this sheltering point. We're now going, I'm just asking the light gang, which is the best way to tackle this, the highest and best. Okay, so everything that we have just regarded there, let's highlight that. And everything that underpins it, holds it stuck in place, feeds it and comes from it, please highlight that. And then in its place, ease and flow and lightness and happiness. Thank you. Okay, and deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. And angels, can you pour even more of that ease and flow and lightness in? Okay, there's a sense of what we're pouring in is kind of falling out at the moment. So I just want to see what's got to be done here. Okay, so we're going to invite your energy to be held here in a circle of golden and rose pink white light to bring in nourishment, because there's a sense of depletion in this space. And that's why they were showing me that it's all falling out again. So we're just going to seal that up. Beautiful. Okay. And if I need to come back to this, I will, but for now, I believe that one's done. I'll check. Yeah, it was just that sheltering piece that needed looking at. Okay, and then the next energies. Okay, so we have scarcity. Okay, scarcity, financial scarcity, is that what we're looking at? And energetic. Okay, so those energetic and financial scarcities. Thank you. Okay, and the self-care scarcity, let's highlight that. It's all coming with it. If this is coming up for anyone else in the who's watching at any point in time, can we please highlight all of theirs as well? Thank you. Beautiful. Everything that underpins that, holds it stuck in place, feeds it and comes from it. Let's highlight all of that. Deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. And in its place, so yeah, fear sitting underneath that, which we knew. In its place, can you please, light gang, pour in love, light, abundance in all forms, financial, energetic, self-care, all of it. And then let's look at fear. Fear of it never changing. Okay, never's a long time. When was that decision made? Okay. 5 years of truth, it was 5 years. Okay, so when this decision was made at 5 years old, that it's never going to change, can you please highlight that? And where they got the idea this is never going to change. And also the fear of it never changing. Please highlight all of that. Everything that underpins that, holds it stuck in place, feeds it, comes from it. Please highlight all of that. And in its place, please pour in the exact opposites of exactly what they need. Assurance and safety, yes. It's all possible, all probable. All going to work out okay. Always provided for. Okay. Okay, and everywhere where there's a fear that you're not always provided for, please highlight that. Deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. Thank you. And everywhere where there's a belief handed down by parents, caregivers, teachers, cultural society, that there's not enough, you have to work for it, the money doesn't grow on trees, part, you have to deserve it, all of that stuff. Yeah, that's big. Can we please highlight all of that? Thank you. And in its place, please, like I pour in the truth. Love, the light, the connection, the absolute abundance that is always available. Thank you. Yes, and safety, lots of safety. Thank you. So everything we highlighted, we now deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity, dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. Thank you. Okay, and then there's a rigidity at the base of it. What's rigidity? Can you give me a sense of? Oh, right. This is how it'll always be. So it's like a declaration. Okay. And does that come from this life? This life. Is there anything else we need to know about this, please? Like, okay, and the sadness in the heart. So that declaration is always going to be that way. The rigidity and the sadness in the heart highlight all of that. Thank you. And pour in exactly what is needed, that soul, to feel full, abundant, safe, happy, inspired, creative, empowered, particularly empowered. Thank you. And everything we highlighted, let's deconstruct it, dissolve it, delete it across all layers of infinity. Ooh. Dimensions, constellations, patterns, and ancestral timelines. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like we're now ready for the good stuff to go in. Just jotting down what the opposites were that we were wanting. Okay, beautiful. So let's just take a few breaths together. And if you're in a position to shake off your energy, if you've got legs crossed, please uncross them, fingers or anything else crossed, just shake them off. Let's change that energy up. And as you're doing that, I'm just going to put some music on so that we can have a lovely meditation with some really gorgeous music. Okay. Let's just start to hear the music coming through now. As we start to bring in some goodness, nourishment. Okay. So once again, taking a breath, breathing in that radiant light which is still with you. Let it soak into all the places, every cell, every nook and cranny of your body, organs, muscles, skin, ligaments, tendons, bones, all of it. So that the very essence of you be nourished. Remembering that every breath counts. And as we have a third member of the light gang coming forward for each and every one of us, we receive the goodness of the divine. And that third light being is standing directly behind you. And if it's okay, they wish to place their hands, for want of a better word, on your shoulders. We deliver the healing and the love directly from the divine straight into you. It's a lovely warm red pink color flowing down and nourishing your physical body, soothing your mind and your emotions, and revitalizing your life force energy. Notice how your heart starts to relax even more deep, widening with its comfort, connection. When we are in sync together with the divine, with the light gang, we allow ourselves to grow exponentially. And directly in your heart, feel the joy frequency coming in, and the calm and the peace, with happiness, and let it all become expansive within and around you. With that expansiveness comes a sense of freedom. Freedom to breathe, freedom to be, to live. And with that comes abundance and creativity, inspiration, joy, focus, clarity. Things feel easy inside and out. Allow this goodness to reinvigorate your physical body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. Expands and expands. Now the energy that creates your energy centers starts to whir at your feet, creating a vortex of energy. And then at the top by your crown or above your crown starts to whir in the opposite direction, creating a vortex of the opposite direction to that which is below. And very soon these two energies, they seem to be meeting and creating space like you are surrounded by a fountain of energy above and below that's moving over and over again, in and through you, up and over you, down and out of you. As one energy comes up, another one comes down in the opposite direction. They flood down and around you. And this energy is moving faster and faster, enabling you to shine brightly, become higher frequency, letting go of old energies, old ways of being. It's a strong, energetic frequency that you are now putting out. So while you are doing this, what is it that you wish to have more of or to have in your life? Go ahead and choose that now while you are in this frequency. Spend some time visualizing this, sensing it, feeling it. Act as if it's already yours. We ask the light gang to keep supercharging that energy, clearing out the body, removing toxins without them ever having to really go through the body, healing back layers, giving you a makeover on the physical self and the energetic bodies, the emotional, mental, and spiritual layers. Self to receive all of this goodness, and also allow yourself to release, let go, give up, be prepared for a new way of being. It's like shedding an old skin, just like a snake, and they have this beautiful expanded version of themselves. That's what we're doing. Maybe you have a sense of places in your body that like more light, more ease, more joy, creativity, abundance, inspiration, peace, calm, happiness, anything. And if you can feel there are areas where you like more of that, go ahead and pluck those areas clear. So maybe you're sensing there's a patch of darkness, perhaps the back of the shoulder or under the armpit. Go ahead and pull it out and pass it to an angel. The one on your right is ready to take that, or left. It doesn't matter. Keep on pulling. Sometimes the energy feels sludgy, sometimes it feels like there's ribbons, and sometimes it's just little balls or little pockets. Let's go ahead and keep clearing. While we have the light gang here, radiant light frequency, we can activate a higher version of ourselves and deactivate the old version and actually let it go, like an old husk, an old skin. While we're here, we'll ask Archangel Michael to cut all cords. And here you might need to give extra permission. So the cords that Archangel Michael is going to cut are between you and people, places, situations, thoughts and feelings, habits, behaviors. That are not 100% pure love or not your highest and best. So what will happen is that the cords remain between you and your loved ones will just be pure love, that there is no drain from you or from them. This way we allow ourselves to be clear and pure. So if that feels like that's something you would like, we ask Archangel Michael now to go ahead and do that. For those of us listening to this, who would like their cords cut. And obviously the ends are sealed with love always. Now they're asking or inviting that we bring awareness down to our feet. And as if we are rooted ourselves, the plants, the greenery, the lushness starts to grow up around our feet and our legs, holding us steady to Mother Earth. This beautiful greenness is exactly the spring energy that is now rising up within most of us. It is the energy of the time, and it will keep growing. Allow the ivies and the plants that like to weave themselves around, allow them to hold you right now, because they bring you succor. They nourish you. They are not draining you. They are supporting, loving, and appreciating you. Like golden sand starting to come through. The sand of a long day baked in the sun, with its warmth still present. Imagine now that you are sinking into that sand. Your feet and your ankles are held, comforted and warmed by it. And this isn't to weigh you down, this is just to anchor you to the earth. In our busyness, in our head-directed lives, it's often that we are not truly grounded. We're taking a moment to really get connected. Allow the goodness to wash over you in waves, nourishing, soothing, calming. Here for you. You don't need to direct anything, you're just allowing it to happen for you. Beautiful. There's a mother of pearl ray coming in to give you a pearlescent shimmer on your auras. Maybe there's a message with this for some of you, all of you, who knows. Allow yourself some quiet time now, some space to hear what might drop in. How does that feel? We have a layer of green coming over the top. And it's like a hug from the divine, the love overarching your aura. Matching the green of spring. So it's above and below. Beautiful, radiant pink light coming over the top of that. Reminders of divine love. Always there, always available. And it's what we as a soul aspire to offer. No judgments. Always available. There's nothing you need to do to deserve it. Deserving is a human construct. You are absolutely perfect in the eyes of the divine, the light gang. And as they bring this part of the session to an end, they encapsulate you further in a beautiful white light. It's like a protective shell that encompasses all of those colors and you and the radiant energy and your connection above and below and to yourself. This feels like it's a healing bubble. Perhaps this healing will continue as we sleep and into tomorrow. So enjoy and allow. Now, if there's any messages that the light gang would like to pass to each and every one of us, we'll spend a moment or two with that now. We gently begin to bring ourselves back to the physical sensations of the body, knowing that this light, with all of those beautiful colors, are still around us, will hold us steady, grounded and clear, loved, inspired, expansive, abundant, safe, all of those things. But I'd like you to gently start to take a breath, noticing the body, the belly space and the chest as it rises and expands, bringing the goodness in. And with the out breath, just give your shoulders a little roll. Maybe shake your hands out a little. Maybe you squeeze your toes. perhaps even stroke your legs or your arms. And I ask Archangel Michael now to anchor that healing in that we received tonight into this space, time and dimension, and if appropriate, all space, times and dimension. Please offer the light gang any genuine thanks that you can share with them. And then before you open your eyes, ensure that the first thing you do in your own body, by tilting your head down or perhaps placing your hands over your eyes, then gently coming back into the room. And perhaps going to sleep. Or I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you for being with me. Namaste.